Hello and welcome. We got the. I'm still getting used to this new camera angle, but I do think it is quite nice. We don't get the finals, of course, but we do have Counter Strike, and it is the Americas season. We have had a very significant delay. Our apologies for that. It is pretty much out of our control. It has been out of our control as the we get the Russian caster real quick, as we have intense here. Siki Zhao, Freck, MXA, and Diozera and Keys. A bit of a mixed match. Siki Zhao, the sort of predominant player, has been one of the bigger names that has moved towards these Dolphins, towards this new intense team. And then, of course, Bestia, who made a change very, very, very recently. And with very, very recently, I mean a couple hours ago, it got confirmed that Zoc will be playing. So yeah, it is going to be Ancient pick first, and we'll head over towards Inferno, and then Mirage as the final map. So that should be all the maps that we're gonna play. I'm, for one, very excited to see Ancient. Getting a late night Inferno is always a bit of a rough one, but maybe these Brazilians can make it an exciting game. That would certainly make me quite happy. Of course, we're already quite deep into the group stages, into the groups, although this is going to be the first rounds of the Group D matches. So Bestia, Intense, Solid, and paiN Academy are the only teams that have not played yet. And slowly start to emerge. One thing that I'm quite excited about is seeing how Dusty Roots will play. And okay, we're already deep into the pistol round, as we've already had a whole bunch of games, a bunch of kills happen. Luchov, the only one left with the dualies. That's the initial shot. We're really gonna jump right in there into the 1v2, and Luchov reloading. Don't exactly know why. Doesn't need more than one bullet to take down Frag. As 7 HP now. Both are low. Both are within one bullet of death. Dancing around the box, it is the Cowboy with the dualies that will take the W. Get jump scared from time to time. You know, it happens. Get a bit spooked. But that's alright. I'm still absolutely baffled that not all of the ISF qualifiers get streamed. It does feel quite weird to me to see a stream with Neokai and Anders casting having like 200 viewers. It's so weird. Oh, ISF. Still need to learn a lot. As we have the force, of course, with bomb plant. T-side intense. We're gonna be looking to open something up. Bestia, in the game that they played, they lost against the Bounty Hunters. Yeah, Bestia sort of losing the grip there. I mean, they had it up until halfway into Nuke. I didn't watch the full game, but I did keep my eye on it. They had it under control up until halfway in Nuke, and from then on, Bestia didn't really have a significant lead anymore. Naz is now going to be close range, of course, with the change from Zeno into Zoc. Quite a quick one, as we already have an AWP in the second round. Zoc, well, beautiful double kill. Misjudges it, Uruguayan. Diozera is able to trade onto him. Let's see. Still with that AWP, but that's just not really the weapon you want to have. Your close range. Diozera will find the AWP. Luchov is having a mighty difficult time with 1v9. Will eventually find one kill. bring it back to another 1 versus 1. Diozera with a significant advantage. The 4K here, pretty much a formality. I don't see a situation where he throws this. That's exactly how it goes. What up, Kaitsu? Where am I from again? The favorites to win the Euro Cup. I'm from there, you know? The Lions in orange. Cody Gakpo fan number 1. Nah, that's my friend, actually. But the Netherlands. Gotta build a portal to get home, you know? Mid as the CTs push in. It is forced by a response. Nowhere near the firepower of the force by that Intense had. This round as well should be over just as quick. As we'll be falling, Zoc, similar angle. I mean, it will be quite boring, but in terms of what Zoc is carrying, a nade, a smoke, full helmet, and armor, I mean, a save here won't be the worst call. Fox peaks. I'll help a brother out in the chat. There you go. It's also at the top left. The maps. There's MXA. MXA.
Terrorists win.
Still not too familiar with the pronunciation of a lot of these player names. I know most of the guys on Intense already, so that is good at least. But yeah, I mean, one thing that showing in the CBCS season, the one that we had to wait for, and also our current season, the Brazilian CS scene is really doing a lot more. His sock just comes barreling down middle with the 5-7. What is that? He gets a double kill on 2 blinded opponents that by a single flashbang. That's worth 2 damn kills. Problem still though is we're only gonna have 2 rifles and the rest is gonna be dropping quite quickly. Scene. Ooh, also through the smoke. That might have been a bit too early push from Nocta on the pistol. He had to force something. Intense is going to be saving it here, unless Zoc gives himself another chance. With K's. We'll be able to convert. Relatively easy. And we got a lot of viewers, by the way. Oh, it still says Magiska Abbas? Oh no. I am not Magiska. Okay. Yeah, we do got a lot of viewers for matches are going on. Lots of Brazilian CS. Vibes as Diozera with the opening pick. It's a trade into the A-bomb side. Tens haven't gone through A main yet, and we'll find success here on the first. Not really secured at all, and all of a sudden with that fight in Temple going very much one way. Diozera again in a clutch. This one a lot less likely to be won. gonna have Luchov with final. So this game slowly starting to build up. Every time someone types Bestia in chat, like my second monitor is, it's not too far away, but like every time I just like have like a slight look over towards the chat, I always think people are saying Bestie instead of Bestia, which is really funny if you read the sentences, like like you guys are typing Bestia or Bestie, sorry. I should not trust Bestie. It's enjoyable. It is a very funny joke. I do enjoy it. Please continue with cheering for Bestia, so I can have entertainment. You know, it's that trade of the deal. You know, I try to entertain you guys in the reverse. Further on, we got the default setup from both. Got the Util lined up. Are a couple of rifles out now for the Bestia. The money's still not there. As we are enjoying some slight lags on the stream. Hopefully it is maybe it's just on my side. Very deep. Sick is out, doesn't get caught by it. But still the wrap around towards B. Not a lot of pressure, and you see Bestia getting punished by Intense. Not playing that level. Or not having that defensive line high enough, right? You see, you really need top of the shelf rotates if you want to make that work. I understand why Bestia do not go for it, because it didn't really have the util to hold on to it. Ooh, now it has. Ooh. Should be good. Yeah. It's in an unimportant moment.
Terrorists win.
But yeah. No, I mean it's on the streaming end. It's quite an international stream this way. We're going quite international. The signal has to travel a lot, so I think that is causing some of the issues. It from my experience from previous streams, it shouldn't be too big of an issue, luckily. So maybe some spikes here and there, but that's what we got to do to bring you guys the Americas season. As it's Nas who does have a rifle, but don't really feel much of a threat from Bestia here. Mostly looking forward towards their next full gun round. You just not really expect to sit back and expect your CT side rounds to just come towards you. Right? Especially not on Ancient. Well, specifically on Ancient. And especially not against Brazilian teams. That is something that I want to see adjusted. Bestia, of course, just had a best of 3, maybe not in there with confidence. We'll have to wait and see. This round, there are some kills, but it's mostly just Freck lining up for 3. Mokzi is probably just gonna save that fire serpent. Gonna be a 5th onwards already. Let's see. Ooh, actually, Diozera has gone a bit earlier than Noxy might have expected. That's not gonna be saved AK for you, my guy. Still, it's gonna be the rifles out. Difference between an M4 and an AK. I don't want this to really be like it's not gonna be the AKs that's gonna make the difference, right? In a round like this. So I love these matches. Hell yeah. I'm the same guy of the Furia games. I'm pretty sure I am not, because this is my first cast of this season. When was the Fury Academy game? A couple days ago. That would have been Pinkman then. Again, a bit more pace, and this response, beautiful from Intense. They expect the aggression to be over towards the middle. Usually, pretty much always, that means a side gets sacrificed. Like a main defense, that is not there. This is a masterfully simple call. This is done very, very well. Sounds gonna be at the top floor. Frank is gone on the flank of the donut. Look how many T-side kills are coming through. No time, no HP. It is a valiant attempt by BESTIA. I don't know what. Freck, I think, didn't really notice that everyone had gone down. But yeah, that's just a straight up. That's a textbook response from Intense. Winning a round because BESTIA leave a lot of space open towards middle. All right, next time you get your guns, we're gonna rush the A bomb side. Just beautifully done. I mean, it's simple, it's effective. It is pretty much the basics of the sort of counter-stratting that you'll have within the half. Ancient. And it deserves to be praised. Zonk had a double kill here. Freck is under pressure again. He's been getting a lot of kills, but his spray control has looked a bit wobbly. He's been getting that shots. If the first bullet connects, he's okay. It's just gonna be Thomasin after the mowdowns. But no, Hero Maxa we haven't met yet, but what's up? As Intense, they are rolling. Dolphins, man. Going, ah! I don't know. What sounds did dolphins make? That wasn't close, was it? I don't think that was anywhere near the noise of a dolphin. But hey, it's still 7 rounds. Yeah, Myron. That was name missed. Noxy actually getting a kill, and then Diozera, it's deep into middle and just gonna step straight out. Zoc not really eyeing forward, and Diozera, he's got a 3rd kill on the cards here. Noxy. Ooh, as soon as smoke fades, it's gonna be a tight fight. It's gonna be the op no scope. Connecting. No, the nade being thrown in. 3 players taking from main. There's no smoke for here. The flash is not effective. An ace for Noxy to bring BESTIA at least a bit back into the half. And that is very well done from the AWP. Intense. Might have been a bit too intense there. After getting 2 kills in the opener, you can play around a bit more. As with the amount of chats going on, I don't think this round is live. That's nice, because that means I can yap a bit more. Right. So, they kind of had the position confirmed already from the AWP because there had already been like 1 or 2 kills, uh, or 1 kill. So they knew Noxy was at around that area of the map. Um, with Dio0 getting 2 kills, that then the call should happen to just, all right, let's just regroup for a bit, which they kind of did, and it's a bummer for Intense that fight within the smoke is not going their way. A very good individual play by Noctzi. Still, pretty damning evidence at the form of Bestia in this half that an ace from the operator is necessary. So if you have just like the last second tuned into this game, and you're thinking, why is everyone jumping around, and why is the commentator yapping so much about strats and whatever? Noxy is lagged out, so we're gonna have a bit of a delay. That is also the reason that our game was delayed. So Bestia are having some connection issues. I mean it happens, right? It's
Counter-terrorists win.
it's the deal. We have to deal with it. So it's gonna be a round reset necessary until Bestia can fix it. Weirdly, Noxy hasn't been disconnected yet, so I actually don't exactly know what's going on. Usually at some point the player does disconnect, but I have no clue. Noxy's radar collapsed after... Yeah, do you really think he's using radar after 7-3 down and just lost the game? At least we're having fun together. Several sheep and several viewers. 800 of you guys. Sitting here watching a tech pause. Yeah. It will be... the round will be reset. Don't you guys worry. Don't you fellas worry about that. We're not that dense. don't worry. We'll reset. Yeah, but I mean, you have the Vikings KR team now that's back in. There have been a lot of sort of South American shuffles, as I'd like to call them, as a lot of organizations are just sort of trying to puzzle it together, right? Like take a bit here and take a bit there. Like who is gonna be the best option for our team specifically, right? What is the team that, I mean, specifically for a lot of these teams, it's what you're going for into the Challenger League, because that is where you can make your way into the Pro League. That is where you can make a bit of a name for yourself. Get a lot of EU experience. That is the fastest route, right? You have these closed qualies, yes, but they bring you into difficult spots in tournaments, and you want to get built up, right? That experience and lose a couple games against EU. As Naz, this time it is a good push over towards B main. Finally, a bit of synergy in those pushes. As we do enter the 3 versus 3 mid round. Watch the minimap is my advice. See what the responses are to each piece of information. Information that is very, very scarce at this point. Slight shadow advantage. It doesn't bring too much. Luchov with a peek is timed well. He can still be vulnerable. I think he just saw the shadow. Now here's the drop, so that is at least a bit of a confirmation. There's probably 2 players there. It's hard to see a scenario where the 3rd player is on the other end of the map. In such a 3v3, the flashbangs are beautiful. Freck goes straight through, the flank gets held off. Thomasin does a chance because he can hold off this bomb with the spray through its case. That will run back with the AK. That's a very wise decision, actually, to pick up that AK. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Did Zoc... Wait. Oh yeah, Case took the technical. Oh my god, that is such a weird scenario. Okay, so Zoc previously was from the Dusty route. But because the Dusty routes got a technical victory, because Case wasn't available for that game, so they got a technical victory for that match, which meant Zoc wasn't locked in yet for Dusty routes, so he could get the transfer done towards BESTIA and now be in the server with BESTIA. That is so... oh my god. Oh, those are some long loopholes. AK now coming in, and the middle fight with AKs versus lighter weaponry. It's something we have gotten quite used to, as it is already the final round of the half. Dio0. And Zhao, 2 kills that we haven't seen. It's Noxy. Gonna be lost alive again. And it's gonna be MXA. With the final Dio0, 15 kills on the board, leading the server. Okay, I should be a bit less mean in the chat. I am very tired, though. So it's easy to trigger me now. So if you want to trigger me now in the chat, you can. But yeah, some of you are really trying hard already. But I'll try and be nice. I'll try and be nice. With a name like Several Sheep, you can't be mean, right? Can you? Well, Intense take the 9 rounds from the first half, and yeah, BESTIA, they had a rough one, right? They had a rough game already in CBCS versus the Bounty Hunters. If you look how that trajectory sort of went, they win in overtime on Mirage. That's awesome. Then they are pretty significantly into the lead on Inferno, only winning 1 CT round, letting Bounty Hunters come back. They had an 8-4 lead. They throw it away after losing the Force Buy. And then Nuke, they just couldn't really get going anymore. And with they had to get a stand-in in, you know, they were already dealing with these issues that we saw earlier in this game. With players lagging in and out, causing the delay. So it's not been smooth sailing at all for BESTIA. They've had quite the storm, to say the least, today. But maybe this pistol round could change a bit of momentum, at least. Lovely response from Kaze and Dio0. Spotting 2 or 3 players in CT. Donut is ours. Dio0 with those dualies. First of all, Luchov. We'll fight back nicely. It's still BESTIA with the advantage. Let's see if Freck and MXA do something here. Ooh, the bomb planter's gonna get rushed. Bomb will still be stuck. And that kill from Nocti is going to be so significant because there's not going to be any distraction anymore. Bestia with the pistol. Huh? How is maps now to be decided? If you want to know the maps, look at the top left of the screen. Top left. You see the maps. Yeah, we got 2 seasons going on now at the same time. We got the Americas season. And then we'll have the Division 1 season, which I'm casting tomorrow morning as well. So in these 24 hours, I'll be casting a whole bunch of CS. Or in these 36 hours. It's gonna be Bestia converting the second round easy. Sorry, I find it hard to stay focused when someone is playing very goofy music outside. Oh my god. My apologies. Two mech 10s. Likely to be effective against the mech 10s. And let's see what Bestia have drawn up. It's gonna be the mid aggression, and that's what Intense were waiting for. Bestia. Apologies. Bestia we're waiting for because that has transferred their attention over towards A. Knowing that there's likely not too much pressure, I do like this sort of slowed down double take of the bomb site. Sent in the 2 mech 10s to close the distance. Really going on. Sprays through the smoke, mech 10s. Usually not the greatest weapons for that. Sock on the flank. Yuzira very aware of it, but still getting caught, and then Frack's attention split into Bestia. A very solid round win. Yeah, playing a fully drawn up play. Waiting for the aggression in middle. Going for the sort of double pump fake towards the A bomb site. And play very well individually after that. Zoc going for the push, getting 1 kill. Instantly, a response, 2 players into Donut. Looking good. From the thing. Still, Argentine team, yes. With, of course, the one Uruguayan player in the middle. The newly acquired Zoc. Through the Molly they go. Bestia is going to be trying to challenge middle. Diozera, who has been very, very good Counter-Strike, is just stepping out middle, out in the open, taking these gunfights. That's just difficult to deal with. If someone has that confidence, like, is ready to take those types of peaks, you're never safe. You can't play off that fear factor. Still, Naz and Nocti are trying, and that kill might open something up. Still, low HP is gonna be pretty damning. The Seek is out, can get an easy peek. Nocti, including bomb. Shadow spotted. Seek is out. Response right on time. They are there. If you want to know the map picks, they are at the top left of your screen. I'll say it again because we have missed it. We're crossing 1,000 viewers. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Might have to sit straight up for this. Coster wasn't sitting straight up. Ugh, unprofessional. It's my bestie. See how much fun it is? Someone called it a bad joke. Well, Freck with the aggression Seek is out. Ooh, backs against each other. Good job. That will turn his light on at the correct timing. Zoc, that's a very good final response. Makes up. Oh, he could be massive here. They line up. Naz even helping out with a bit of team damage. And Zoc will be caught bent over the middle boxes. Folded. Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet. Bah! Caleb City, shout out. Yeah, Bestia getting caught. They play it well, but then you just kind of see that individual form from Intense. Alright, it's MXA that finds the correct timing. Pushing where Bestia didn't really expect it. And of course the earlier play from Diozera, where he gets the double kill in middle, which was overall a very low effort peak, right? It's not set up or anything, it just peaks. It's because half of them are better. Hey, I mean, I don't care if you got, like, if you're not betting at all, if you're betting like €2 or $2, whatever currency you live with, like, or your entire livelihood. Please don't do your entire livelihood, but I mean, we're all here watching CS, aren't we? And I do like that. I've heard a lot of people who started just by betting and then have become a fan of the game. I spoke to a lot of them in the Stockholm Major, which is really interesting to find people from that region. Hayes up, just waiting for him. That's so quick on the second one, and then MXA has them walking right into him, not even focused on him. Nocti was expecting a peek a bit further back, but it is Intense. Already on 12. No, I just don't like when people get like absolutely aggressive with it in the chat. Then as soon as people do that, it's like, come on, guys. It's not like you're forced. It's not like you're forced to bet on it. Yeah, keep the spoilers to a minimum, fellas. It's gonna be for the entire day. Yeah, for a bit. He's almost down 3. MXA finds the final 1. Final 2, and there you have it already. That was a very, very quick one. A very quick one, man. I mean, that from halftime, as soon as Intense start to pick up the pace on the CT side, it was pretty much over. They of course already had 9 rounds. Bestia, this, I don't think it's their day. I mean. Yeah, they really are having an off day. And I don't know if that is because of the recent roster change, because of some of the connection issues that they've been having, but the Counter-Strike from them have, like, you see that the basics are still there. All right, you saw them around towards the A bomb side where they play with who was it? Damn, now I forgot who the actual player was that made the move, that made the flank. But yeah, you have the sort of double pump on the T side going over towards the A bomb side. You see those types of plays are still there for Bestia. And that's why I'm pointing them out, because overall it looks like they're playing really badly, which kind of were. Let's not throw the prediction for next game. Who knows? But seeing what kind of happens in the middle round situations, or in the situations where it is slightly atypical. For example, you walk through middle and all of a sudden Diozera stands right out in the open and catches you off guard with a double kill. All of a sudden, you get a double push. The strat's working. You're taking mid control. You have mid control, and you're pushing cave, and you get all the kills on the pushes. It works, but then it's intense going pow 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 pow, all headshots. You're gonna be losing the game pretty damn quickly. So that is something that BESTIA is that's a lot more difficult to overcome, right? If you're playing sloppy, you can fix it with a timeout, but if you're losing it in these types of in between situations, that is very difficult to fix. But maybe, just maybe, they can try on Inferno, where setups are king. So let's see if they will actually be able to survive, or if Intense can continue to play Intense and Dolphin Dive with PhD Flopper and explode BESTIA out of this opening game in Group D. I really like that sentence, but we're going to go for a bit of a break now. See you guys in 10 minutes. Welcome back. It is map number 2. It is Inferno. Let's see if Bestia on their map pick can find something. It was their CT side that went quite horrible against the bounty hunters. If I was intense, I'd have been watching that game to get a bit of a view onto it. But let's see. We're waiting for the B pressure. Looks like they're going to be running over towards the middle area, which does have a lot of players setting up here, but the short defense falls quick. Now it's paiN. We'll find a good reply. That smoke doesn't bloom all the way. There's a big gap on the edge. Not necessarily a problem, especially not in a pistol round. Where that is an angle you still don't really want to challenge. And great position there from paiN, who still gets caught. He's out. Gonna be running in. MXA didn't want to reload, still has to. Flash goes up high. Pit unaffected. It's Nas. Will be caught now by paiN, and the 1v2. It's Gaze with another sharp headshot. Intense. Pick up the pit. Oh! Sikizao! Oh! I don't think we can show that, can we? Oh my god, that needed to be censored. Okay, Movement King. It's gonna be intense. Picking up the first. Bestia had an 8-4 lead against the bounty hunters on their T side. Or on their CT side. Wait, let me get that straight. Otherwise I sound like an idiot. Let me look this up. They do have a very good win rate, but 3 losses in a row now for Bestia. Luchov is able to find the first though. With the bomb plant, it is a very significant force buy. There, I thought we were going to get a triple boost. MXA, not the greatest position to go for a spray with the MP9. Case goes range, and they turn away from the flashbang. And they're still finding the kill on the bomb side. 4 versus 2. This should be a Bestia round every day of the week. I think it will be. Let's see. Yes, Bestia did indeed 8 rounds on their T side. Still lost the game. He's being caught by the flank. Now Freck knows exactly where they're at. And, well, you see the power of the bomb plant in the second rounds. Bestia have felt it. In their previous game. They were the ones who were forced by early on. In the second half.
Terrorists win.
But I am enjoying the way this new intense team is sort of set up. MIBR Academy. That is where I know BESTIA from. 17 years old. Become a pretty hot prospect in the Brazilian scene if he does continue this form. Another smoke for Diozera. Doesn't really want to use it. Because now they have to reverse. They put that 5-7. Oh, timing just a bit off. Bestia will survive the entrance into the P. That should be their second round on the board. I just now noticed your name in chat, by the way. Atlanta Shoddy. You run to Atlanta when you need to check balance. Frick. Still getting caught. This is at least a nice confidence builder, right? These types of rounds, you're having a bit of a build up, right? Intense are not having the weapons, not having the util. That does mean you can play with a bit more confidence. And similar to this round, I mean, we're already on Inferno. Like, I feel the Inferno vibe injected into my veins. And it's like morphine. I mean, there's just so much dead time in these rounds, right? And it is partly because Intense don't really have anything to challenge with. But it is also mostly them just not really... Just the map. Frick gets one kill. It's not going to change the result of the round in the slightest.
Bomb has been planted.
Maybe looking the wrong way. He was for a very short while, but even the single SMG won't be able to find a kill. MXAP will be just sitting this one out. Ah, they're not trash. You lose the force by. You're not gonna. You're not gonna like, do much in these rounds. As soon as you win a force by, it's pretty much always the 3-1 scoreline. So you can't really. Yeah, you can't really judge them at this point. Looking at them going 1-3 down. This round is going to be a round that we will keep our eyes peeled on. What are we looking for? Hey, that's also why I love having people that bad in the chat, because I can actually educate them about Counter-Strike. Like, I can give some more details, and they can be more invested into the game. And then, hey, maybe even make smart investments. Whatever. I don't care. I love y'all. Nocti, full time. 0. That's a great 1-2 punch from Intense. And as soon as the gun round starts, those dolphins start swimming. Bestia have a bit of trouble traversing those deep waters. Is Zok gonna die to like a kill or to the clock? Like we probably have a full minute. Like I was just I was thinking about just completely being silent for the entire rest of this round, but I was aware I couldn't really do that to you. To y'all at home. I'm at home as well, so. I love playing these. Like I love casting these types of America's games, and like it's always like a bit of a different viewership than the EU games, just because it's different time zones and just the idea that there's people from Brazil, Argentina,
Counter-terrorists win.
Argentina. Sorry, Argentina. Um, damn Atlanta. You know, it's an enjoyment. We're all here together watching some CS, some very slow CS because it's because it's Inferno. So I actually have time to talk about this. But yeah, I I I do appreciate it. I think it's fun. Chirac. I mean, it's crazy. I'm a random Dutch dude, and some people in Chicago and Atlanta are listening to me. I every time it's just bad. I don't think I'll ever really get used to it. Chill. Try to get those rings. Double spray. Oh, not continuing it long enough. Nas. Great help though. Close by. His hand on the shoulder of Luchov. First breach has happened. See? Quite surprised. What? Hayes was holding a very, very narrow angle. He plucks Nas out of the sky? I'm so bummed that we missed that shot. That must have been a crazy flick. That was a shallow angle. Okay. I'm starting to pick up a bit now. 3 versus 3 intense. 2 players on this A bomb site. But we've seen these 3v3 scenarios get flipped on its head quite quickly. And I like what BESTIA are doing here. They're sort of tempering their speed, waiting on any type of response, wanting to make sure there's not presence on this A bomb site. Everyone's so close. Noxy jumping out of the air, simple-esque with the no-scope. Kaze with a wonderful response. Zok gets full blind. Kaze gets tagged through the wall. And all of a sudden, with 5 seconds left, Noxy with a great position. And there you go. That's another round. Wow. That was an insane round. And Noxy getting the entry with the AWP. Leaving very little margin, but BESTIA hit their shots and slowly it's coming up a bit again, right? It's just building up a bit this game. BESTIA's form as well.
Terrorists win.
Here's some Glocks chasing him down. Also, don't forget, giveaway alert. Hell yeah. I never won. I suck at giveaways, apparently, in terms of how people can suck at giveaways. I've entered, I think, like, especially in recent months, I've entered like 40 giveaways on Twitter, and I've not gotten anything. I entered a giveaway for a knife, and it was 13 people that was being chosen from, and I still didn't get it. You might try your luck, because we have our sponsor key drop. So yeah. This is a sponsored message. Normally I have to say it's not sponsored, but this is sponsored. Yahoo! We got Kaze with the saved op. He's on the other end of the map. Was that 100 damage from a single nade? No, MXL was already tagged a bit. I think. 0 with 1 flash. Yeah, if there's like 2 more people there, then that could be a round for intense. Yeah, Kaze saving the AWP. It's fine, right? It's okay. But we're gonna have another half minute of nothing. Nothingness. And these types of moments are weird, right? These types of moments in rounds and or in games, it's Oop. Punched my monitor there. I got you. I got you, homie. No, but yeah, these types of moments are quite weird because it's very delicate with how you balance that time. Um, because it does feel like just a bit of a break, right? If you're an IGL, if you're a coach, um, you can have some like a bit more control in those types of moments. We do not have that rule, by the way. I think. I'm pretty sure we don't. Well, there's no way to enforce it, so we don't have the rule of coaches talking within the game. So I've seen it in the women's season in the NIP Impact was using it. Native Sapphics was quite vocal in the middle rounds, bringing it back to sort of old CS. And I think it's okay that those rules are only in place for really the top tournaments. Nocti is gonna be sniper all game. With very little research, you could have found that out, that Nocti is the sniper of the team. So I'm sorry, man. You're not the only one. You're not the only one. It does happen often. They do get a lot lower of a headshot rate. But it depends a lot, right? If this game goes long, if this game goes deep, especially if Bestia start having struggles on the CT side, and AWP is very difficult to keep in your hands, even after possibly this round, right? If they lose this round, it is already going to be very difficult to bring an AWP into the next. And those types of rounds are kind of what you're looking for. Someone asked, by the way, do I own EPL? I do not, but I couldn't handle it, man. The owners of EPL, they put in the work, man. They're workaholics. It's crazy. They put in so much effort. Noxy, getting a headshot wallbang onto Diazera. Snap. Been able to find one more kill. They've been able to tame Diozera in these early rounds. He's been dead every single time. More of a target than a weapon at this point. Nexa is enjoying some movements in Nocti. Jumping up, jumping over. Nexa has that little timer. Little timing with the jump. Gives him a bit of an advantage. As K's now there to support. And I like K's on Banana a lot. 2 or 3 times that he has played here. And he has played around this B bomb side. He has been showing like giving Intense a lot of stability. And we haven't seen Bestia challenge him yet on this bomb site when he's rolling that AWP. Now, yeah, there might be the challenge. There is the support from MXA, but this angle, right? You get confidence in it. Tomazin past the initial angle, and he goes past it. That is an insanely quick shot. Double that up, baby. Case. Just stay B, man. Solo B like Stewie used to do Boston 2018. barely watch CS, but you're in this stream. I mean, welcome, brother. Now AWP on the T side. See, that is ambitious. He's gonna be running into Dio0. Who now, because the Utah advantage is so big, they do have a bit more freedom. Luchov again taking down Dio0, who was really trying to force the issue there. MXA. A couple of good kills. Naz, what? Some things confuse me. As how do you get that kill with a Mac 10? I mean, it's not going to be enough for the round, right? You have 12 HP, you're in 1v3, it's pretty much Jover. Still gets the dink onto Gaze. And, oh my goodness, he burns down one! No way, Naz, he actually has an opportunity for this round. And he's going to go all the way around the world. And Freck, I think on the death cam, they saw his movement over towards the A bomb site. Freck also didn't hear the bomb being planted yet. Naz could be in for a nasty surprise, and that nade might be the savior of Intense here. Naz out of nowhere. He gets around. Around that raises our heart rates a bit. It's not going to be enough for the round win, but that suddenly got very crazy. Oof. That, oh, Jesus Christ. That surprised me. Out of nowhere, like 1v4, just ready to go. One thing that is the case now is he has gotten a good buck. So he dropped some Tech 9s for his teammates. He's been thrown in deep. And K's again on the bomb side with the op, and this is exactly where he feels most comfortable, it seems, as just ripping him to shreds through the smoke. That's one more. Unfortunate timing with that flashbang and him blowing open the smoke. There's another deep smoke in CT, and will be exposed by the nade as well. Dio0, those are the types of peaks we're used to from him. And Thomas in. Now his opportunity for the 1 versus 3. Dio0 will take him down, and that is going to be it for the game. For the round, sorry.
Counter-terrorists win.
Sorry, I got slightly distracted there. Female distraction. Say it louder for the boys in the back. Do you want to cast around? No. My girlfriend doesn't want to cast around. What's the rate for 1 round? 30 cents. I think. You guys will be hearing my voice as Nocti takes the head off of Dio0. Yeah. As very slow round from BESTIA. I'm getting the opening pick. Trying to keep the control in a bit. And Intense finally respecting these B side pushes by putting that third player over towards the B bomb site. Somehow MXI is going to get the closer angle. He is covered by K's. This might be a very good one. They're going to go for the re-aggression. Are they mental? What a play. K's, though, still firing. Siki Zhao gets baited in. And, I mean, this is just great. This is absolutely great for from K's. 13-4 every time on the B bomb site. I mean, that timing, as soon as you push in, I thought the round was going to be falling apart, but I managed to sort of spread out the aggression a bit from BESTIA, not make it as much of a pop as BESTIA wanted, most likely. And it's going to be intense, taking the lead. Zao finding Tomazin and Nocti. I'll just... yeah. Wait, what? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna let this simmer. Oh. How the fuck? Oh, how do you let that happen? I mean, even I missed it. To be fair, I didn't even notice. Where did Noxie sneak in from? I was like, what are they searching for? Why is the bomb planted? I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god, what a round! Oh my fuck. PG-13, I get one F-bomb per stream, and that's a fitting use for it. Well, that's the final round of the half. Full confidence, saying, oh, Intense are gonna take the lead. Completely unaware. Clueless, you might say. Is a threat though. Tomazin, oi! That was some style points. That might be the emotional uplift that the BESTIA was looking for a round win like that. They must have been giggling in the TeamSpeak there. Amexado has a good try. Got very close actually. It's gonna be BESTIA taking a 7th. Even Intense were distracted by my girlfriend. Damn. Lots of distractions. I mean, at that, I don't know how that happened. I legit don't know. I still have no clue. I need to watch it back to see what happened there. Is the Russian stream down again, by the way? Because it feels like it. There's a lot of there's a lot of Russian viewers coming in. No, the Russian stream is still up. By the way, shout out to the 60 about fellas that are on the YouTube stream. Come to Twitch! Because here I can actually chat with you. No, yeah, I mean... well, pistol round. And this is where it all fell apart for BESTIA in the game that they played before this. Mind you, this is map number 5 in a row for BESTIA. Have had a maximum of 15 minutes break in between. Let's see if Diozera can find a bit more pace in his gameplay on this T side. It's going to be the dualies. Alright, that smoke is not going to be effective because 3 players are already way past it. Now there's the pressure. Nade's good. The flashes really are as well. The T side just not getting in. Luchov holding it at the fountain, not letting Intense get any water into their breathing holes. apologies for the silence, as we got a couple of Tech 9s. On the side of Intense. We got the no bomb plant force buy. This is pretty much the only map where I'd allow it. On every other map, I'd consider it a waste, but should be a bit of a chance here. 3 players though, Noxy, Stingy holding the close angle, and now he has to go for a reload. Just a bit of damage. Luchov gonna be what phase was currently, because he's been getting multi-kills every single time they've entered his realm. Yeah, just take him out with the dualies. Just, yeah, whatever. Take your time, mate. BESTIA on 9 all of a sudden. Their map pick, this time not falling apart. And I have the sneaking suspicion that that might have been because of Noxy's round, where he did get that push, did get that wrap. And yeah, this just pretty much locks Intense into the 10-5. Don't really see much more happening here for them. See, getting another headshot onto Siki Zhao. No AWP just yet, and I'm expecting as long as they don't die, it's not going to be pulled out either. You know we don't pull out, so.
Counter-terrorists win.
I just got a side-eye from my girlfriend saying that, so. Whoops. Further on, the game, 10-5. And yeah, as said, the money is there for the AWP, but they're not taking their opportunity for it. Obviously. Let's see, Intense with the AKs. They had a very good T-side on Ancients. Now under pressure with the Mollies, they are exerting the pressure. It's K's with another find. Slowly starting to rotate over. You have that one-man advantage. There is something to play with here, as this entire round is sponsored by Keydrop, as you can see. Oh. Zhao moving in. It's not with a good find, and he's extending that battle, meaning Luchov can chime in now. And Luchov has had 3 rounds in a row now with multi-kills. We're walking into him at every single point on this map. And Luchov on his own pretty much is carrying this CT side straight over the finish line. Biozera Smoke is bloomed. That's 1 kill for the smoke. 1v3. Knows the position of 1. Down to 11 HP. We saw Naz get a decent attempt. Let's see what Biozera can do. I love pulling the leg of my production. I had this in the morning games as well, where just one round was completely sponsored. But yeah, we saw Naz already on the rotate. An easy find. The smoke's already used. (11-5). I mean, BESTIA didn't want to repeat, and it's showing. So their showing's great. I hate CS sometimes, man. Me too, brother. Me too. Let me message my prod real quick. There we go. Should be a bit better. is just hey. I'm sorry, Roscoe. Well, they're running in and they're running into a wall once more. It's I don't know if any of you have played Far Cry 3, but definition of insanity: freaking its head. Very little changes to the attempts towards the B bomb side, and it means you get schmacked. Luchov again with a triple kill. What is this man on? 20 kills. How many kills did he have in the first half? Not 20. I don't even think he had 10 kills. What is he doing here, man? This is ridiculous. 20 kills. 14 headshots. He has 5 multi-kills. Pretty much all in this half. It's crazy. It's Luchov again. Yeah, just let him take the fights, man. It's Kaze who does bring out the AWP, but it's gonna be 7 rounds of AWP needed. Noxy will take the first. And Naz the second. It looks like we're gonna go to a third, because BESTIA haven't played enough CS today yet. Luchov again holding on to one. Freck will finally take him down, but look at the effort that is taking them. He's in a 1 versus 4. That's a lot of responsibility. He's been playing well, but not well enough to deal with the flank from Zok. It is going to be BESTIA with a demolition after that devastating flank from Noxy. I mean, that pretty much solidified the game. As soon as Noxy got that round, the mental from intense wasn't as intense anymore. But that's what happens in Counter-Strike. Some single rounds can change the entire flow of the game, and we saw it here. Now, the question is, can BESTIA continue this flow and this vibe on towards the third map, or will Intense recover from this? Because they need some time to recover from this destruction. We'll see in map number 3. Be back in around 10 minutes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third round. Um, defense. I'm forced to talk to you all right now, and I'm a bit nervous. Sorry for my accent, but I guess we're back at shooting people.
Yes, we are. So we do enter the pistol. Knife round happened, which is the way we pick the sides, of course, and that got won by Intense. So at least they can win something on Mirage, as they are rocking a very bad win rate thus far. And now Diozira will be schmacked by Naz. Freck will be putting some pressure on, or being put under pressure, rather. Fight over CT, usually quite an important one in these pistols, as Intense are just storming up those stairs. Zok is trying to hold on, but the CT is overwhelming in the presence. Intense at the round.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
So yeah, that was my girlfriend doing the intro. Finally, proof. Uh, fine. People always ask proof if I have a GF. She's imaginary. But we do enter back into the game. And yeah, it is going to be Intense that win the first, but it is again the pistol round. Intense have to be really, really careful in this one. Last time on Inferno, they had a bunch of SMGs, and they lost pretty damningly. Costa, do I love Brazil? Of course I love Brazil. Ronaldinho #1 or something. No, but also possibly a reason for the SMGs bought on Inferno is the fact that you need a lot more util than on Mirage, which is the Pugstar hometown. And should be able to see something something happen here. Zok trying to get something done. It is all a ruse, as they are attacking the B bomb site, which is held off by Siki Zhao pretty nicely. Huh. Weird rotates. I don't exactly know where Thomasin is going. I guess he's covering from middle. Getting getting a triple man entry. And that is another good find. He's stuck there. The bomb plan denied, and all of a second, they just need to hold on for 10 more seconds. Intense might get this round out in the open. Zero with 2. And that is Intense, barely surviving that force by round, but they do survive this time. Do you from the Netherlands? Yes, I am. And do you love Russia? That's a loaded question. But a great many individuals from Russia. I mean, the people I know from Russia are all amazing people. All the people I know are amazing. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. The people I know are amazing. I'd jump in a fire for Roscoe, man. Do I know Burma? Yeah, I do. Okay. Enough country talk. But it is fun, there's some Dutch people watching. But yeah, enough country talk. As the B attack is going to be lined up. I can't. I hope the director doesn't stick too much on the on the perspective of the B anchor MXA because I get so dizzy from that angle. But he apparently doesn't. Oh my goodness! Not the ace. Maybe the ace. Not the ace. It's 4 kills. Just not enough weapons, or not enough weapons in his bullets. Not enough bullets in his weapons. It's getting late here as well, man. We're gonna get a very late night stream for Central European time. His English is perfect for a guy from Holland. Thank you. I have practiced a lot. But sometimes my accent bounces around a bit between UK and USA. But most of the time, people don't really notice. Which is nice. And Anders is also Danish, which took me a very long time to realize. So he's not native English either, and still he's one of the better casters. What is this mid play, by the way? We're yapping about casters. Dio0 in the meantime, together with Freck pushing in. It's Case that with low HP is slowing down this Bestia take. The nade does force him forward. He would have been dead anyways. Might as well try and take a fight. The boost. Oop. Hot feet. That's what they say when you got fire Jordans. You either have good shoe taste or you have walked into a Molotov. One of both. Depends on which area of America you're in. There's literally... What? No way! Oh my... What was that? Flip back! No, we need to see a replay of that. That was crazy! On 2 HP, please, can we get a replay of that? What? Roscoe, I don't care if you give it next round. I want a replay of that. Did you guys see that flick? Wow. Oh my goodness, Bestia got the first round on the board, and then what? What? I mean... Crazy headshot. That was instantaneous. And then K's again with the sharpshooter. No armor, and yet he's still pushing forward. You can't hold the sliver gap anymore. In CS2, they nerfed that for a while. They nerfed that for a very long while. Oh, ever since CS2 came out, of course. Oh, K's, a Brazilian holding this angle on the car. Where have we seen that before? If you know, you know. If someone in chat doesn't know, please educate him in chat. MXA, 7 kills, 1 death. Bit of a cursed scoreline for his nationality. But alas, it is in his positive at this point. Good job, though. He's able to deal with an easy case. Holding on the bomb site with Sikizao together. And Sikizao has some nice moves around those pillars. Noxy not having the movement. At this point, I'm just expecting them to hit those flicks. I mean, I get surprised if they don't connect those flicks. Oh, man. Oh. I messed something up on my end of the stream. Oh, Freck. Oh, that's a mowdown. Okay, intense. They are really continuing their streak. Tech 9 of Tomazin. That's his first. Thomasin somehow winning that fight. Don't know how Sikizao didn't get more there. Thomasin, it would be something if your first 4 kills are instantaneously around winning clutch. And that might be the case. There is still a nade. A very potent nade. As soon as Thomasin goes for the plant, it's pretty much a 50-50 because it's either behind triple or behind default. Thomasin elects to play a bit. And I think MXA is aware that he hasn't crossed over. Now he could have. Both are just waiting. Thomasin, he has to do something unorthodox, right? It is his disadvantage. The information is on MXA. That's the nade thrown in. It's getting dodged. Now there's a chance Thomasin picking up the AWP, giving himself one shot only. Really? Oh, my goodness, the timing. Will he take his opportunity, or will he let it slip? MXA over the top, making a lot of noise. It's close range, it's combat opping, but diffusing inside the smoke. That might be a great plan from MXA, because Thomasin can't spray through. He does get his 4K, but not the map. Not the round. Why am I saying map? I just read map on chat. It doesn't get the round. A nice attempt, and it should get him back into the flow of the game. It at least looks a bit better, seeing 4 kills instead of 0. Still have Nas lacking behind from BESTIA. Got a couple of digs, and another round is offline. Nocte. I feel bad, man. I feel so bad for him. The amount of times he has been disconnected is ridiculous. A lot of you only coming here for the CS. A lot of you guys missed my girlfriend doing the intro of this map. Which really sucks, because she was really nervous, and I kind of forced her to do it. She'll probably do it again. Next time. Yeah, and this is... We missed the girlfriend of the caster. She's on the bed now. Hoe harder praten. Well, I do feel bad for Nocte, as this is like the, I think in our best of 3 alone, I think it's like the fifth time already he disconnects, which is like, I just feel bad about it. I mean, they had a lot of difficulties with that throughout the entire day. But after a couple of close rounds, Intense are only on the FAMASas. And the mid-round play starting to come through. With these smokes thrown in, Intense super ready for re-aggression into middle. Luchov trying to dodge it. They can get away with 1 kill. All of a sudden, the plan really needs to be reshaped there for BESTIA. Four versus 4 is what they escape with. Usually that middle fight just ends in a firework crescendo. Not this time, though. this time, it is the A bomb site being split as a result, which I think is a great adjustment from BESTIA. And yet again, it's not these type of round setup type plays that is costing them the rounds. This one though should be a victory. We have K's all the way on the other end, and with BESTIA keeping it close, it's looking like a big eco for Intense. So BESTIA will get a couple of more slightly easier rounds to play with.
Terrorists win.
United 21 grand final. Johnny Speeds versus Revenant again. Those are really like the tier 2, the tier 3 teams now. Johnny Speeds and Revenant. Like they will make it in like deep into tier 2 in the upcoming season. Trust my words in that. Johnny Speeds right after the final they will play us. They will play in EPL. More delays. Hey. Right. So yeah, this is the result. Close rounds, especially on the T side. Zoc will take down the Azera's ambition with the scout. I like it. Try and get it with the green apple. Oh yeah, go for the no scopes. Freck, give us a highlight. Do it. Do it. A double eco on the CT side. Something you don't often see anymore.
Bomb has been planted.
Don't often see anymore. And Intense are the victims. So this is going to be a third. Next round, MXI will have the AK, but still not going to have any money, so there's not going to be any extra investment. And then you're staring at a situation where it's 5 against 4. Pretty much. After two full round wins, full gun round wins.
Terrorists win.
We've seen some pretty hefty blowouts already. 6-13, 5-13. It's been pretty lopsided. Every map. I have a feeling though, this one's gonna be a bit closer. By the way, if you're watching and you're not chatting, which is most of you, do still consider hitting the follow button, as we are trying to grow this this channel as well, EN2. Trying to grow it back to its original size. So yeah, it's a shout out to us. Out. Ooh, just gonna try and find something. Guys, we'll find the headshot. As okay, the Uzera also. CTs are actually one man up. This is looking very much like a round, and they do mow them down with the picked up AKs. So Intense. I mean, what kind of buy do you call that? The ragtag, the whoopity doo, the whatever we can get our hands on, the skibbity bop. It works. It's a 6th on the board for Intense. Oh wow, that's a momentum killer. Jeez. That does change quite a bit of the momentum. Babe. So, Costa, will I cost a China major? No, but I do have a very big announcement coming up very soon, within 8 days, within a week. Within a week, I will have a very big announcement. So yeah. Another slow started round after the timeout Intense had taken. I think the timeout was kind of pre-planned, or they just wanted to let BESTIA simmer in the fact that that they just lost that round. Could be. Timeouts can be very effective for B. Gaze finds the first and leaves Diozera to die. Seek is out. Starts to support. It's gonna be Freck. It has a very strong angle. It's always a bit of a 50-50 if they check this at this point in the round. And, well, the 50 walks his way. It's gonna be Freck that will make it into the 1 versus 4. Another great shot from Kaze. I love his style of opping, man. I just love it. Like the high sense, the cha-cha. I have some slight news as well, for all the people wanting a longer stream now. Nocti's issue have had a sort of ripple effect with our competition in the CBCS in terms of the sort of delays pushing each other back. The next game, Solid versus paiN Academy, will be rescheduled. So this is going to be the final map of the evening, which I can't lie is pretty decent. Otherwise, I probably would have still been casting at 3 a.m. That's something I really want to do. And it's just easier for everyone involved. So the solution for that is Freck. Just so sharp, it feels like aim practice. That was pretty much a full gun round. Just Thanos snapped out of the atmosphere. Just completely wrecked. And right as I mentioned, I think it's going to be a bit of a closer game. Intense take a pretty steep lead. Diozera finding one more frag. He's finally hitting his shots again. I mean, everyone from Intense, pretty much all at the same level of kills. They are really, really feeling themselves. in this first half. It's not one player lacking behind or something like that. Bestia, though, they do look great shape to win this round. Look up. Look of his faster on the trigger. And a great double mow down by Martin. Oh, make that 3. Beautifully done by Bestia. And we'll have the 8-4 scoreline. 1.8k viewers. It's vibes. So many vibes. I started casting at 10 a.m. this morning. I had a break of around 3 hours, and now it's nearly 12. Love for the game, man. Takes you far. Jesus. Yeah, my apologies. My cast, like, I could be a bit sharper in the casting, but I am. Just, I've been going for a long day, but I hope it's still enjoyable for you guys. As we do get another pistol round, and with these pistol rounds, I haven't been able to find a single trend in these pistol rounds. Nothing makes sense here. Zhao. Oh. Maybe the first one to take the fight. It's MXA that will be right out in the open. The T side. Oh, Luchov's smoke used against him, and all of a sudden, now that's overwhelming. Bestia, this is not a round you want to lose. This is going to force you into a force buy, and you see the response. Oh, I thought they were going to be falling back, but Tomazin, he ain't done yet. He had 0 kills, but now he's feeling it. Now he's feeling it with another headshot. MXA in a 1v3, can he do it? No, not even connecting a single shot. Tomazin 0 in 5 is where he started. And now the man is 10 in 9. And Bestia somehow win the pistol. 3v5. Well, there was the bomb plant, so you know what that means. We're gonna get a bit more pressure. Looking down on me. Looking down on me. Under pressure. Yeah. Oh, Zoc taking the angle that Freck was quite successful on. Let's see, Luchov only finding the one. It's a flying Siki Zhao. That also brings the distraction for Freck to find one more kill. Sure, it's a 2v2, upgrading to the AK and hurt the burn. Oof, dink through the box. It's Naz that will actually convert. Now it's Freck. Look in the corner, needs to hit his shots, but it's Naz. We had a terrible start to the game, who's also picked up the pace now. Let's see, convert that round. It's a second round AWP buy again. Like, apparently, like, if you get a triple kill, you can buy an op. It's ridiculous, but it works. It works in the current CS meta. We're gonna see more AWPs. Maybe that means Simple goes back to playing professionally. Or he wants to keep his legacy alive just by not sucking afterwards. But I do wish to see him play one more time. I am very privileged to have seen him play live. To enjoy that. I've seen him win a tournament live, actually. Yeah. Intense are just waiting about. Going for much of anything. Maybe they can get something done here. Is over the top, he's out. Might be the opener. Thomasin, though, is still here, and that is, in this half thus far, a big threat. He loses his support. It's a 3 versus 3, but the intention is clear from Intense. Still, though, it remains equal. Zoc now, everyone has been tagged. Everyone's been in fights already. And Zoc now in the middle of the bomb site, standing out in the middle, and it actually works. Freck, they've spotted each other. Oh, equal knowledge. And with this timer ticking lower, the advantage is slowly creeping over towards Zoc as he just has to extend Bestia, the clutch, the ace from the new edition. His first day in the team. And he gets an ace in quite an important moment in the game. Let's see if the ace sight will bring some more luck. As Bestia have been playing very very Horosho gameplay. Yeah. Getting some Jestko Dalt. The Tech 9s are now jumping in, jumping through. Zoc trying to get something. Gets one. Knocks in, misses a shot, and now... Whoa, that's a lot of pressure onto Connector. And Intense, they have been forcing their way in. Ever closer, and yet again, it's an ace for Bestia. Similar as to Ancient, which feels like a lifetime ago. Oh my goodness, Thomasin. He just flips it on its head. I was talking as if Intense had already won the ramp, but that's a mistake I've made earlier today as well. But as said, Thomasin, he's hitting a lot of Jetsko Dals. Very many Jetsko Dals. He's playing very Horosho. And that's all the knowledge. That's all the knowledge Caps gave me of my Russian. Is my Russian any good? Hopefully it is. No one is responding. Yeah, thanks guys. Diozera out in middle as Noctzi in tunnel, and Intense seem to like lost their wave. Seem to have not really gained any momentum from these types of close rounds. It's still possible, of course, in a 3v4, but it's not a position you really want to be in. And if Bestia continue this, they might say a very early Spagogna Noche or something. Spagogna Noche to Intense. We might see that arrive soon. And they can all have a drink, say cheers in Argentinian or say Spagogna Noche. Oh, not Spagogna Noche. Nazarovia, sorry. Nazarovia. That was it. Well, hey, the round's picking up pace, and there's a lot of time wasted already. The wall bangs through the bomb plant, long range denied, and it's Bestia indeed continuing. And it keeps continuing. Спасибо. It's like I activated like all the Russian viewers. I'm sorry, guys. 9-8. I mean, it's still the first game of the group stage, right? So it's who gets a better position for the second game in the group stages. They will be either playing paiN Academy or Solid. We will know that on the 11th. So yeah, no one is eliminated just yet. No one gets a massive promotion that is gonna bring them up. That's why I am keeping it a bit more relaxed this stream, of course, and to give a bit of context to the game for you guys as well. But BESTIA, I mean, mentally, this has got to be a great recovery from, frankly, a terrible 5-map streak that they had. Or at least not an enjoyable one. Inferno was looking really good. There's Zoc finding K's, and again, it's MXA all alone. In the 1v5. 40 seconds left. No sneaky bomb plants this time. I'm looking for an intense timeout here. I mean, this is, it is getting close. So I was correct. I thought it was going to get close, then I thought I was lying, and then I thought I was correct, and now apparently I am correct, so hey. It is vibes.
Counter-terrorists win.
Round just dripped to an end. 10-8. BESTIA being the first at double digits in this game is just ridiculous to think about. It's going not so horosho for intense. For the other non-Russian speakers, by the way, horosho apparently means good. So yeah, multilingual king is what we call. That's what we call it. That's what the several stands for in my name. Several sheep, several languages. Mr. Worldwide. Mr. 305. I'll stop. Intense, showing very minimal presence over over towards middle. Let's see if people like to call this the hero AK. I like to call this the boy band, because you have one lead singer who everyone loves and the rest just kind of a side character with the Deagles. It's like D12, Eminem's group. You know the song My Band? That one. Stupid references. It's really, it's late night casting here, folks. And that molly dropped might bring a bit of a false sense of security. Intense have been, in these types of rounds, really hammering the B bomb side, and BESTIA is preparing for such a case. Look at how much space MXI has. That's so much space. He's out. It's a quick trade, and bang! What another headshot. That's the Opera taken down. Freck also finding one on the already damaged Zoc. Zoc, who I think took damage by the Molotov that was dropped. That was unnecessary damage. In middle, MXI deals with 2. AK's thrown down. Can't pass it over quick enough, but they will save the op and an extra AK. I was gonna try and say no spoilers in the chat, but I can't stop you guys, I don't think. No, I get what you're saying. Like, I'm very far away of being multilingual. I can take over accents pretty well, and if you tell me to say something, usually I can pronounce it pretty okay. But I'm terrible at learning, like, actually learning languages. I suck at it. Like, it takes me years. But, yeah. I do like pronouncing words surprisingly correct. People getting surprised at do a French accent, a French English accent. That's pretty much the easiest accent, you know. Yeah. It's vibes. We got a great game on our hands here. Like, we're having fun. We're chilling. You know, there's no pressure yet. And every time I say the word pressure, my girlfriend starts singing. Oh, Zoc. There with 3 members on the A-bomb side. Now is Intense pick middle to penetrate. Naz dodges the first. Pretty wide step out, understandably. See that off. The Noxy quickly adjusting the crosshair towards short. Does walk into K's, and we get a 3 versus 3 with 50 seconds left. Well, make that a 3 versus 2. Zoc and Luchov are going to be the only ones, but Luchov... Oh, and we've seen his impact in the late games. And they are so blissfully unaware. Luchov will bring destruction from Argentina upwards north. And Luchov, with the triple kill, will take the 11th for BESTIA. And again, it's Luchov bringing the impact in the second half. Look at that streak. 6 CT half wins. Anubis was available for Intense to pick. It was there. They felt the confidence to go for Mirage, or maybe they just wanted to practice. Maybe they just wanted to experience. Maybe they thought, if there's any day we can beat BESTIA on Mirage and get rid of that 0% win rate, it might be today, but BESTIA will just outlast them. Most likely because Intense, they are not done fighting yet. This reeks of overtime. If not by Luchov, who gets another double and another dink. 2 versus 2. And then 14 left, but Zoc is already quick in behind, and Freck gets brought to difficult territory. Clean 1 tap on Naz. Is just there for Zoc, and he knows exactly where he needs to look. BESTIA, they do get onto 12. And somehow, I think a lot of us didn't really expect BESTIA to be able to make a recovery after that Ancient game. But yet they are here, and they absolutely deserve it. They are hitting all of their shots. They are making it work. And, yeah, I mean... oh, Intense. I mean, it's one thing that I've also noticed, right? It's a lot of those types of close rounds that... Even on Inferno, where only 5 rounds did get won by Intense, it was like a close round, especially in that first half. The close rounds did fall the way of Intense most of the time. But BESTIA, they've completely swung that around. Zoc already with the first, and they're completely locked at the exit of the B apartments. Ziki Zhao trying to evict BESTIA from this bomb site. But it's a 1 versus 2. Oh, but it's Luchov. And we've seen this man be a mean headshot machine. A Brazilian scream. Argentinian scream. Oh my goodness. What a mistake. But it is a 1 versus 2 for him. With the MP9, he's not getting the shots, so that is going to be the 10th on the board. Sikizawa with the 4K. Keeping the dream alive. Yeah, I can't stop you guys from spoiling, can I? God damn it. This is the last time I ask you not to do it, and now I'm just gonna close the chat and just cast. Because that's what I'm paid to do. Alrighty. And then just be silent for 3 minutes. Oh, sketchy buy. Risky buy, actually. I mean, not really a better option. Loss bonus wasn't really there for the CT side. These aren't comfortable moments. These aren't comfortable rounds from Bestia. As Naz will find Biozera. And oh my goodness, look at this rep. Completely locked in. I mean, this is looking really weird because Zoc might be catching one. No, it's MXR being sharp enough. So now they know there is one guy ramp. They must be aware of it. Noctzi has to be quick enough with the scout. Can't get a tag off. And he's standing right in that molly. The 5-7 from Lucho finds nothing. Only damage. And Nazareno. He will be saving. Nazareno Agustin Romero is the name. And saving is his game. Or something. AK will most likely not be saved as he's making noise, walking over towards Frick. 3, 2, 1. Costa has the script. I called the kill. Okay, somehow. We're at a 12-11 in a game where I really did not expect this to happen. We got a Nova. Oh, we got a Nova. That's all. I mean, Noxie is taking it into the apartments. I'd love to see a kill with it, but yeah, doesn't fill me to the brink with confidence for the Bestia roster. Tomazin though, he's able to find the opening again, similar as to the last round where Diozin was able to find that kill. 4 HP, it needs to be a perfect headshot. Okay, Tomazin. He's gonna be there. Flash gonna be thrown in. Noxie, so desperate for information. So willing to go for these jumps and somehow still alive. Spots too, and now the rotates can come in because they know there's only 3 alive. That's the brunt of the attack. Intense. Might they throw it away versus a couple of Deagles? Well, they might because the Deagles are raining out. The Nova does get 1 kill as it chimes in. Now it's just Case with the AWP. And it will be the Nova of all things closing it out for Bestia. Somehow. I mean, I forgot the camera was over there. Somehow, with how this entire day went for Bestia, with lags, with delays, with everything happening all at once. It's the Nova of the man that caused them so many issues, of the man's internet that caused them so many issues today, from Notski. What do I even say? What do I even say as a caster when it closes, when it gets closed out on a Nova? One thing is Intense actually showed some really, really strong CS. Deserves to be said. Bestia's defaults and their setups, like it is such a reliance that they were on. And after that Inferno game, they felt a bit more freed, right? You saw the Mirage, suddenly they start pushing backlines and going for weirder, more aggressive plays, and that's exactly what you're looking for in a team, especially towards a third map. So they absolutely took the momentum into that third map. Um, Further on, I'm very tired. We've seen a great game. The next game will be moved, so that is going to be it for today. But don't mess about, because we will have more Counter-Strike, also casted by me on the EPL channel tomorrow, 12:30 Central European time. So you guys do the calculations. It's on HLTV, the EPL game. So yeah, thank you guys all very much for watching, for tuning in. We've pretty much consistently been above 1.5k viewers for this Brazilian matches, which it's a scene that absolutely deserves it. So thank you guys all very much for watching. This will be Several Sheep out for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, have a blessed night. Have a blessed day. Depends if you just woke up or just going to bed. I am going to bed, and I'm going to say hi to my girlfriend for once. So yes. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.